So thank you everyone for coming. Just to let you know, today's demonstration will be recorded. So just the screen will be recorded and that'll be available online for anyone to access it if needed, okay? Alright, so if you have your mobile phone with you, you can follow along during the demonstration. And if you don't mind just filling up the part A of the questionnaire, I'll give you a few minutes to do that. Okay, so today we are going to talk about two different topics. The first one will be to demonstrate how to use patches to contact the practice online. And then the second part will be just to get a feedback from you about the long-term condition invitation that we do here in Arcadian Gardens. So that will be just a short few feedbacks from you. So first of all, so today we invited just a specific age group dedicated for our elderly patient, just to go over the step of how to contact the practice online for appointments or medication requests or anything that you would normally do over the phones. Okay? So now, just to give you a little bit of information on why we changed the system with the appointment. So from October 2025, all the GP practice I've been told that we have to use an online consultation way for anyone to access this within the opening hours, so Monday to Friday, 8 to 6:30. So this is the easier way to get through to the practice without being on the phone and waiting a long time to get through to us. So everything now are mainly done this way, and so this gives you more access to get through to us, and it's more flexible as well. You don't have to wait 8 o'clock to get through to the practice, so anytime you can put an online request and then we'll get back to you regarding the query that you need to, okay? So just to let you know, if anyone is struggling with patches, all the reception team are here to help and put a request on your behalf if needed. But today we're going to show how to do that so you can just access it anytime when needed. And we have also the walk-in clinic that we do every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays and Friday from Dr. Karim, and this is from 8 until about 9:30, depending of how many patient turns up. So we have extended that a bit more as well. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a quick introduction on patches, and then we will be going through the registration process and how to do a step-by-step patches request, okay?
Patches is a new way to contact your GP online. You can easily contact your GP and access a range of services, including GP consultations, health advice, fit notes, medication, and more. Patches can save you time. It could even help you without needing an appointment, saving you from traveling or having to wait for a GP appointment. To access Patches, simply click on the link on your GP practice website where you'll be taken to the Patches login screen, or open the mobile app. Log into Patches by entering your registered email and password. Once you're logged into Patches, you can select the appropriate option and then answer a few simple questions to help your GP understand your problem. Your answers will then be submitted to your GP and they will respond as quickly as possible. Patches is free to use and can save you time. Find out more about Patches at www.patches.ai. Patches, designed by GPs to save you time.
Okay, and I'm just going through the quick presentation of how to register to use patches, and we'll be doing the next step of doing it through our website, okay?
This short video explains how to register as a new user for patches. First, search for your local GP's website on the internet. You can do this from a PC, tablet or smartphone. On the home screen of your GP's website, you will see the patches banner. This may look slightly different depending on your GP's website. Click on the patches banner to get started. Now click on the Contact My GP option. This will take you to the patches login page. Here you will see multiple options. Your GP practice might allow you to continue as guest or with an NHS login, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to continue with patches. Ignore the login option at this stage and click on the Create an Account as a Patient button. To register to use patches as a patient, you must be aged over 16. You will see a patient end user license agreement. Once you have read this, you'll be asked to confirm whether you have read, understood and agreed to the terms and conditions. By clicking Continue, you're also confirming that you're older than 16 years of age. This will take you to the Personal Details page, where you can enter your details, such as name, address and date of birth. Once all mandatory information has been completed, click on Create an Account. You will now see a confirmation message appear on the screen. You will also receive an email confirming your registration for patches. Click on the link in your email within 24 hours to verify your account. You will then need to log into your online account to request help from your GP. Once verified, you'll be able to submit an online request to your GP practice whenever you need to.
All right. Sorry, just to start on, my name is Melanie. Yes, you're okay. This is just for your information. If you have internet before? Google? Yeah. Okay, Google. You've done it. All right. All right. So, sorry, just to start on. So my name is Melanie. I'm the online service lead here in Arcadian Gardens. So anything related with patches comes to me directly. So if you were to put a request on patches, that'll come to me, and then I will assign that to the doctors. So now, to access patches, if you want to try now, you can open the internet and just type up Arcadian Gardens Surgery. And then will be the first coming up on the top. Yeah? So once you open up our website, this is how it will come up. This is the part where you will be clicking if you want an appointment. So click here to request an appointment. Okay.
What do you click?
So if you go on Arcadian Gardens Surgery and just open up the website from there.
How do I open up the website?
So it's the. Yeah. So then you can click here to request an appointment.
C'est le password.
Is it password? Okay, so you are connected already with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I
Right, well, okay, if you want to know, I've got a phone from work, and it's locked down by 1 p.m. And this will be excluded, but if I try and get past it, they'll block my phone completely, and I'll have to go into the office and say, can you unlock it and locks the control? And so I'll have to remember what I can and use the computer at home. You really wanted to know that?
Shall I?
Yeah.
Just from here, then type OK to log. Just type OK to log in here. Yeah, just do it. Open your normal internet. Yeah. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Yes,
Yes, so we're just going to go through the next step and then you can follow from here, okay? So then you'll be going on click here to request an appointment. So this will take you to the next page, which is on the home page for patches. From here, we're going to use contact my GP practice. And then, so you get two options to log in. So the first option is if you have an NHS login before, you can use that to log in, but there is an extra step where they will ask you for a linkage key. So it's easier, I find, to continue directly with patches instead. Then it's a more straightforward process of just putting your details and a login.
One question.
Yeah? Yeah?
Registered here as well.
Yeah. There is an option for relative in there as well. I will show you in a minute. Yeah?
Do I press this?
Yes, that's right. Contact my GP. Okay.
So password we created.
You can just. Have you used it before? Okay. So I used it before the patches. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to the next step now. I'll show you for this one. Yeah. So when I did it before, yeah, the patches. Yeah. Yes, we'll have to go through the process of doing the registration. If you've done it before, then you can just log in directly with the logins that you've used before, yeah? So it's easier if you log in directly with continue with patches, yeah? Then it will take you straight to the process, yeah? Alright, so I will be going through the process, then afterward we can go over the questions, okay?
ID, passport.
Okay, just come out on this part. I'll be showing you now how to do it. Alright, so it's easier. First option. So it's easier to just continue directly with patches, then you don't have those extra steps to set up, okay? So from here, so if you haven't used patches before, you will have to create an account as a patient. Once you have that set up, then you can log in directly. So the reason that we say to create as a patient is that you can always go back to the previous request and you can see if there's a response from the practice as well. So you do create as a patient account first and then go through the registration part, which will ask you for your name, date of birth, address, just your information. Once it's complete, then you just submit that and your account is done, yeah? So you will get also an email just to confirm that you're now on patches and you can use it anytime. So from that, you can now request an appointment, or if you have any queries or prescription requests, you can do it through this pathway. So once you click on make a new request, you can from here, if you're putting a request for yourself, you will select the first option. But if you have a relative as well, you can do a request on their behalf. So for that part, you will just put their information instead, and you'll be submitted as a carer request. So that's another option as well. Sorry, Mrs. Shah, you were mentioning about this spots, yeah?
Yeah.
So that will be someone that care for, so if you're to do for your husband, okay? Yes. Okay.
Sorry, I'm totally confused.
Is it
So
so?
have
Yeah,
you,
again, no,
so
Minister.
did you do spot, yeah? Okay, so now come here, you accept continue, and all your details there, okay?
So continue with patches or any?
Continue with patches, yes. You can't.
Yeah.
Okay, show me
Can
when
you
you're on.
read it there because I missed it. I saw it was Thursday.
Have you logged in before? Have you used it before, yeah?
Well, not
that.
Okay. So if you're using patches, you have to create a selection first, yeah? Before you get to the login bits because your account is not
Have a
set
nice
yet.
day,
So
Louise.
just carry on back, just this one, the first option. Yes?
On this screen,
Yes?
if I say book appointment, it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, so what you're doing on the patches is to request an appointment. So for the moment, we don't have the option of booking directly, but this is being looked into. So
That's really important because
Yeah.
in the end, after a week, I ended up coming here and queuing up all morning because it never happened.
okay.
So, and my friend's practice, she can book an appointment online, which would be really good.
Yes.
This is a disaster.
This is in the process of being online to book directly, so this is going to be there soon. But for the moment, there's the option of putting the request on in there, and then you get started in for an appointment. So your booking is normally done within 48 hours.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. You don't actually get what happens is somebody rings you back, like the GP
Yeah.
rings you back. I work, so I missed the call. They rang back. We scheduled a time for her to ring me. That never happened. Week 10 days go by, I end up queuing all morning, which is
Okay.
when you work, you need to actually be able to fix an appointment.
That's right. So on the patches, there's the option to put a time where you're not available. So there's this question that I want to say if there's any time you're not available, you can put, for example, before 5 o'clock, before 9 o'clock you're not available, then you can allocate that. What I do is when I see this kind of note, I put a comment for the clinician that do not call before a certain time. And if there's a specific clinician that's,
Well, I hope you, can I just say,
Yeah.
get the appointment thing set up, because I've been looking at changing practices after 40 years.
okay.
It should be sad, but this is an absolute nightmare, as it sounds.
Okay, yeah, it's in a process, but we'll get that sorted.
Is
Okay.
that right? But I forgot my password. I think there's a password here.
Okay. Did you use it before you said, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so then you can forget my password and just try and reset it. Or if you not used patches before, just make sure you do create reservation first, yeah?
Okay. Where's the
You register, please.
The GP told me after she's seen all the patients, she has to do something. So because that's supposed to get in this time.
Yeah.
She's then passed it on to the practice manager, please. So,
And from here, you just put your details, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so now the next step on patches, so you can, if it's a new problem, you can select the first option, or if it's a follow-up, then you get the option about ongoing problems. Anything related with letters that you're requesting or sick notes, then that will be the option, and medication queries. So you just choose the relevant section that you need, and from there that will take you to some questions that you will need to fill up. So if it's regarding appointments, you'll be asked about what's the symptoms, how long you had that for. You get the option of when you're not available as well to be contacted, so you can put that. If there's a specific clinician that you want as well, there's an option to put the name, or Dr. Green, Dr. Kuraz. Yeah. Okay, so now, once you do the question, you just have to make sure that on the last page you select finish, so that comes through to us, and we then get your request on the system. So now, once you submitted that, what happened is that will come to me, that you're waiting for an appointment, and you'll get a notification once you've been slotted in for an appointment, okay? So normally we ask that you give us 48 hours, we'll be contacting you back then. And the doctors will then call you to discuss with you, and if they feel that you need to be seen physically for an examination, they will offer you a time slot to come in on the day or for the following day, okay?
This is what mine says.
Okay, alright, just give me a second, Gloria. Let me just finish this part and then we can go over it. Okay, so if you have any question about the patches, I'll be happy to help you out. Yes?
I just want to know, is this actually working, the patches system?
It is it's working. We've been using
If I
it
start
since
using
November. Yeah.
You will get the message.
That's right, yes. So what you can do, once you are set up, you can send a test message, and then we can you can have a go on the test message, or if you need an appointment, just put it there and you can see how is the process. So we've been using that since November. There was a message sent around to all the patients that this is a new process. So today we're here just to make sure that to demonstrate if anyone needs help, we can go over that. Yeah, sorry. Please. Yeah. So just put your address and your details and then I will register you. Okay?
Sorry,
I wanted to ask about the linkage key.
Yes.
I've given it three times.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
With the linkage key. Okay. So have you tried? So when you try to do with the linkage key, what does it say? That
It
it's
says
an error.
contact your GP practice.
Okay. So you're trying to log in with the NHS login then directly. Is that?
Yeah, but I didn't know. I just thought when it came out, I was just
Okay.
crying.
I
And
see.
it didn't let me.
So it's easier and more straightforward to do to log in directly with patches instead of the NHS app, because there's an extra step on the NHS app where it asks you for a linkage key to link it up. But patches is the main service that we use to communicate with patient for appointments and any general queries that you have. Yeah.
But what about the prescription as well? Sometimes it's asking
Yeah.
me when I registered it was asking me for the linkage key as well.
For when you're trying to do a prescription online,
Yeah.
you say.
Uh-huh.
So did you manage to log in on the NHS app at all before? Okay.
No, because it kept on asking me for this linkage key.
Okay. So I can help you out
Oh.
afterward with this.
sorry,
It's
can
no
I
problem.
have no. Okay. Looking into patch with a patch.
Okay. So let's just put back. Oh, sorry, just close this one for you. Website. Yeah. Jordan, you used it before, right? I think I've seen the name before in patches.
That's my son.
Your son, okay. So if your son has done a login for you already, you will have to use the email address that you used. Yeah, because I think I've seen your name before, so voice is not going to link up to your name, yeah?
Password. I didn't know.
Yeah, just find out between what email address you used and the password, then you can just do it yourself, yeah? So once you log in, then you will get the option that I've shown you, and it's also on the leaflets that I provided.
So if you don't have a patch account, can I start another one?
I don't think you can do another one if you set up already with a certain email address. I can have a look for you